Hi, Claire.
Welcome to the residence of the British Ambassador here, and we are in our ballroom surrounded by all your beautiful clothes. So thank you for
such an honor to be
today.
here. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm just interested to know what pieces of advice would you give to an aspiring fashion designer, either here in the US or in the UK?
I think that as a designer right now, or as any creative who's trying to put an idea out into the world, there's so much noise in the world these days. I think that you need to focus inwards, not pay attention to anything that's going on, focus in on what you love and what you care about, and become very good at that. And I think that's the only way that a genuine voice can come out in this time. So I think that's an important thing. And then secondly, I would say take as much experience as you can anywhere you can. It is a craft at the end of the day, and it means that you need to be on the job, you need to be in the industry to actually know how to do things. It's not really an ideas-based thing.
And so how would you advise a young fashion designer, how would they go about doing that and getting involved?
It really is a ground-up kind of a job. So internships, apprenticeships, even working in a shop, selling, learning clients, like learning how to dress a woman. You can only really do that by selling clothes. I think these things, unless you understand your customer, you're never going to be able to really make, find that line between yourself and your ideas and the person who will buy it from you.
So who or what do you think is the quintessential representation of British fashion?
So whenever people ask me who I aim to dress, or I say I have an idea of something called the future lady, which maybe is a British-inspired idea. I think the way that I really mean to speak about it is, what is the future idea, that who do we aspire to be as women today? Who is the person that we're going to be? Dignified, gracious, strong, powerful, beautiful, and how do we dress for that? Because it does matter what you wear.
Absolutely.
I think. Of course, I'm very biased, but it matters. People notice that when they walk in a room. And you present an identity, whether you care about it or not. You present something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How are you helping women achieve that? Because I know you think very carefully about your fabrics and...
I do. I find my purpose as a designer is to serve women. So how do I give them something that will help them in their lives and in their days? Every woman I know is extraordinarily busy. They are doing a million things at the same time. They're wearing like 25 hats in a day. So they're making breakfast, getting dressed in the morning, dropping off their kids, going to present something, leading a team. Whatever they're doing, they need to be able to kind of glide through their day. Ideally, the clothes are a tool that function, that are practical, that don't wrinkle, that are comfortable to wear, and show them in their best light.
Obviously, you're creative, but you're running a business too. How do you manage that sort of dichotomy?
It is a dichotomy, and I don't know if I manage it very well. I multitask, and I switch back and forth, and sometimes the only time that you can do creative work is late at night when everyone else has gone home, because the rest of the time there are the logistics and the operations and all the, the accounting, and there's so many things that you have to be aware of.
And have you had training in that, or is that something you've picked up on?
I've very much learned on the job, so I'm still learning.
But you're obviously doing quite well. I mean, you own your business.
We're 100% independent, which is fairly rare at this level of the industry, and we produce everything in the UK, which means we have to be very smart about how we do everything, and yet it's very rewarding because everything we do has an immediate impact, and it's it's a joy to do it.
You do sell clothes here in the US as
Very
well?
much so. We sell on the West Coast, the East Coast, and everywhere in between. I travel a lot to the US, and we dress women all over the US. Yeah.
And do they want different things from their clothes here in the US as opposed to the UK?
Funnily, when it comes down to it, not really. I think at the core, women all need the same thing, and it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, there isn't a woman that has these basic needs.
And then, what gives you optimism for the future of women in fashion?
I think that women are starting to care more about how things are made. I think that people find there is meaning in objects in the same way that your mother's wedding gown has a soul. I think clothes made by hand with care and love do have a soul. And I think that people are interested in that story. They want to know the people that have made their things.
Yeah.
And it matters, and they might treasure something more if it's well designed, but also if it has that soul behind it. That makes me feel very positive for the future.